Look up at the night sky. What you see is a lie. Those tiny points of light are not just stars. Many are entire galaxies. Each one is a colossal city of billions of suns, planets, and untold mysteries. For centuries, we believed our Milky Way was the entire universe. Then, in 1924, Edwin Hubble made a discovery that shattered that illusion. He proved that faint spiral smudges in the sky were actually other galaxies, far beyond our own. This revelation opened a cosmic door, and what we found on the other side was beyond anything we'd ever imagined. So, how many galaxies are actually out there? What is the mind-bending truth about trillions of galaxies? The first real attempt to count them began with the Hubble Space Telescope. In 1995, astronomers pointed Hubble at what seemed to be an empty patch of sky, a region no larger than a grain of sand held at arm's length. They let it stare for days, collecting every faint photon of light. The result was not darkness, it was a universe teeming with life. The Hubble Deep Field image revealed thousands of galaxies in that tiny, seemingly void space. Each smudge of light was an entire galaxy. It was a humbling, staggering sight. Based on this data, scientists estimated the observable universe contained about 120 billion galaxies. But that number was wrong. It was a drastic undercount. New analysis from Hubble and other telescopes revealed a shocking truth. The previous estimate was at least 10 times too low. Astronomers now believe there are roughly 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. Let that number settle in. 2 trillion. The reason we miss them is that about 90% of galaxies are too faint, too far away for our current telescopes to see. We can only infer their existence through models and calculations. We are like someone on a beach, seeing only the nearby grains of sand, completely unaware of the vast coastline stretching beyond the horizon. This new data allowed us to look back more than 13 billion years into the past. We saw an early universe that was far more crowded. The density of galaxies was 10 times higher than it is today. Most were small, faint galaxies, similar to the satellite dwarfs orbiting our Milky Way. This is powerful evidence for a violent cosmic history. Galaxies evolve and grow by consuming each other. Throughout the universe's life, these mergers have dramatically reduced the total number of galaxies, building the large spirals and ellipticals we see today from countless smaller ones. Our own Milky Way is a product of this cannibalism. It has absorbed dozens of smaller galaxies over its lifetime, and in about 4 billion years, it's destined for its own spectacular collision with the Andromeda Galaxy. The two spirals will merge, their shapes warping into a new, larger elliptical galaxy. It will be the end of the Milky Way as we know it, and the birth of something new. But where do we fit into this cosmic ocean? Our home, the Milky Way, is a barred spiral galaxy about 100,000 light-years across. It contains an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. Our solar system sits in a quiet suburban region, tucked away in the Orion Arm, about 27,000 light-years from the chaotic galactic center. At that center lies a gravitational monster, a supermassive black hole named Sagittarius A. It contains the mass of over 4 million suns compressed into a space smaller than our solar system. It's the anchor of our galaxy, its immense gravity holding the entire cosmic structure together. The Milky Way is not a static collection of stars. It's a dynamic, living ecosystem. Stars are born in colossal clouds of gas and dust, like the iconic Orion Nebula. They live out their lives, and when they die, they explode as supernovae, scattering heavy elements across space. The iron in your blood and the calcium in your bones were forged in the heart of a long-dead star. We are, quite literally, made of stardust. Yet, for all its grandeur, the Milky Way is utterly ordinary. It's an average galaxy, one among 2 trillion. This is the first mind-bending truth. Our entire cosmic home, with its hundreds of billions of stars and potential worlds, is just a single, typical specimen in a universe of unimaginable abundance. To understand the second mind-bending truth, we need to pull back further, far beyond our Milky Way. Galaxies are not scattered randomly, they're organized into the largest known structures in existence. Astronomers call this the cosmic web. Imagine zooming out until our galaxy is just a single glowing dot. You would see that galaxies are drawn together into massive clusters and superclusters. These connect to one another through long, luminous filaments made of galaxies, gas, and dark matter. Between these filaments lie the voids, immense, empty regions of space spanning hundreds of millions of light-years, containing almost nothing at all. Our Milky Way is part of the Laniakea supercluster, a gravitational metropolis containing over 100,000 galaxies, stretching over 500 million light-years. We're moving through this web, drawn by the gravitational pull of other massive structures. The cosmic web looks eerily similar to the neural network of a human brain. It's a pattern that repeats, from the smallest scales of our minds to the largest scales of the universe. It's as if the universe itself is thinking. This vast, structured universe is defined not by what we see, but what we cannot. Everything we can observe, every planet, star, and galaxy, makes up less than 5% of the universe. The rest is hidden in shadows. About 27% is dark matter. We can't see it, touch it, or directly detect it, but we know it's there because of its gravity. The outer stars of galaxies rotate far too quickly to be held in place by the pull of visible matter alone. Without the immense invisible halo of dark matter surrounding galaxies, they would simply fly apart. Dark matter is the cosmic scaffolding, the hidden skeleton upon which the visible universe is built. The remaining 68% is something even stranger: dark energy. In the late 1990s, astronomers made a discovery that turned cosmology upside down. They found that the universe's expansion is not slowing down due to gravity, as everyone expected. It's accelerating. Something is forcing space itself to stretch apart at an ever-increasing rate. That something is dark energy. This is the most mind-bending truth of all. The universe is not only vast, but it's also actively hiding itself from us. Because of dark energy, galaxies already distant are receding from us faster and faster. Eventually, they will move away faster than the speed of light, not because they're breaking cosmic speed limits, but because the space between us and them is expanding so rapidly. When that happens, their light will never reach us again. They will vanish beyond our cosmic horizon. Billions of galaxies will fade from view, lost forever to the accelerating expansion. We're living in a privileged, fleeting moment in cosmic history, a time when the universe is still young enough and expansion slow enough that we can see its glorious richness. Future astronomers may look into a sky that contains only our local group of galaxies, unaware of the trillion-island sea that once surrounded them. So why is the universe so vast? Perhaps it had to be this large and this ancient for life to arise. Stars had to live and die to forge the elements for planets. Galaxies had to collide to stir those elements into new generations of stars. Time itself had to unfold over billions of years before consciousness could emerge to look back and ask these questions. We're not just living in the universe is living within us. Every atom in your body was once part of that primordial fireball, or forged in a stellar explosion. We are the universe made conscious, a way for the cosmos to know itself. The scale is incomprehensible, but our ability to wonder, seek answers, connect us intimately to this grand cosmic story. We are small, but we're not insignificant. We're witness to creation. If you found the scale of our universe overwhelming, wait until you explore the strange worlds hiding within it. The cosmos holds planets far stranger than any science fiction. For a tour of the most bizarre and terrifying planets ever discovered, check out our video on the most horrifying planets ever discovered. What amazes you most about the scale of the universe? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the cosmos. Thanks for watching.